Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome again to your story time. Last time we spoke about Al-Muttalib, who was Hashim's brother and had now become the caretaker of the Kaaba. Today we will find out more about him. Al-Muttalib was a kind-hearted person like his brother and carried a great quality of generosity towards all. He gave food to the needy people and also fed birds in the sky. So he gained the title of feeder of men on land and birds on the mountains. The city continued to have his care and lived in peace. After some years, Al-Muttalib learnt that he had a nephew who was living with his mother Salma in her tribe. This was a wonderful surprise that his late brother Hashim had a son and he was now a young boy. So Muttalib went to see him. Sheba was a good boy, and he had streaks of white hair, for which he was named Sheba. Muttalib asked the mother of Sheba to send Sheba to Mecca, where he could learn a lot and maybe do the duties his father did. It was difficult, but then for the sake of Sheba's better learning opportunities, his mother agreed. This decision was going to shape the history of Mecca, but little did anyone know. So Al-Muttalib was accompanied with his nephew. Together they set off for Mecca. They went through the hot desert, riding on the camels, making a long journey till they reached the Mecca city. Upon entering the city, Muttalib rode on a camel ahead of Sheba, whereas Sheba was behind him. When the people saw them, they assumed that Muttalib had bought a slave who was behind him. The Muttalib told him that it was not so, he was his nephew. They still called him Abdul Muttalib, meaning slave of Muttalib. So this title became his name. However, Muttalib was fond of his nephew and taught him many things related to the caretaking of the Kaaba duties. Since the young boy had a good learning attitude, this must have helped him learn greatly. After a few years, he was given the offices that his father Hashim had held before. He was so good that people liked him very much. And he grew and kept learning. Abdul Muttalib became a wonderful leader with time. His uncle passed away, and he, with his wisdom and great abilities, became the next person to continue all the tasks of the tribe of Quraysh. One of his prestigious accomplishments is the discovery of the water of Zamzam, which had been long forgotten, hidden in the rubbles and rocks. Abdul Muttalib kept getting dreams of Zamzam when he slept. Something had to be done. Soon he decided to set out to find it. He required a lot of help to do so in the vast desert around the Kaaba, and the heat was great too. So he asked the other tribes to join in and help him in the task of digging the earth. But no one really wanted to exert themselves. They knew about the story of Zamzam and Ibrahim alayhis salam as well as Ismail alayhis salam, but thought it was impossible to find it again. Instead of losing hope, Abdul Muttalib, with the help of his sons, got to the work of digging in the heat of the sun. Days went by and the digging went on. Finally, the great moment came when some wetness was discovered, and this little group of helpers were all so happy to see it. When the other people saw the prospects of Zamzam appearing, they rushed in to join in the victory. Now, Abdul Muttalib didn't allow anyone to join in anymore. As they dug on, a great deal of treasures were discovered and later distributed, as Muttalib decided. This was just astonishing, an ancient well had been rediscovered? The people were so happy that a long ago well had been finally discovered. And even now, till this day, the miracle of Zamzam continues to flow for all humanity. All the pilgrims now have easy access to this water, which is the best healthy water for mankind. So whoever comes here gets the water and takes some home too. However, this made Makkah become more famous, and people enjoyed the prosperity associated with this water resource. So, mashallah, that was a historical discovery that we all enjoy till this day. Till next time, inshallah, we'll continue from here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.